everybody. Welcome back. From the streets of Detroit to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the musical Ain't Too Proud follows the Temptations and their rise to the top. The traveling Broadway production is here in Minneapolis at the Orpheum for the next week and a half. And if you're watching us from other cities, they're coming to you very soon. Joining us right now, Marcus Paul James, and give it up for James T. Lane. Hello, my friends.
Hello.
Marcus, let me start with you. You play Otis Williams, and let me tell you, when you're playing a real person, I always think this when I talk to a wonderful actor like yourself who takes on a real person. I think there's an extra layer of pressure. Am I right on that? And how do you deal with that?
It is a little, good morning, first of all. And yeah, it is a little bit of pressure, but fortunately, he's been around our entire process. So it's not, and in our show, we don't particularly like mimic people. We kind of love to like usurp their value and their energy and their presence and relay that in the show. So it is a little bit of pressure, but he is standing right there always in our lives. So like, it's not here, but like in our lives. So it's like, he's always cool about it. So it's fun.
James, you play a version of that question to you, play Paul Williams. What was kind of the hardest aspect of Paul for you to try to create?
Oh, goodness. I didn't grow up with a whole lot of brothers, but I had a whole lot of cousins. So, and building the camaraderie with the Five Temptations, that's always a challenge, getting to know people. I definitely had a little head start because Marcus Paul James is my college roommate. So that was a good start. But that was one of the challenges. So we'll start with that. Yeah.
When you're in a show that features what I think is some of the most legendary music of the latter half of the 20th century, I would imagine you're already excited being on stage. You're in front of an audience, and there's an electricity that comes with that. But I would imagine when you add the music of Motown, it's a little easier to feel that electricity. Am I right, my friends?
Absolutely.
The heartbeat of America.
Yeah.
And everyone in the audience is attached to it. So it's not only you tapping your toe, everyone else is as well.
Well, I was
first song.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Well, the first song, we enter on the way you do the things you do. And we know that we have the audience in the palm of our hands when you see the heads moving and the fingers bopping. We've got them right where we want them for the next 2.5 hours. So
it's fun. You both read my mind because I was going to ask you. I always wonder, because you're human. I mean, look, you're actors. You can see out into the audience, and I was going to ask you, what does that feel like when you have the audience? Because sometimes, you guys know this, you can come out and the audience they're quiet, they're tired, they're not tracking with you, and you're like, oh Lord, when is this going to get better? You know you've had those audiences. What does it feel like when you do see that head bobbing and you know that they're tracking with you?
I think immediately, because I interact with the audience a lot in the show as Otis, but for me, I go, oh, this is going to be an easy one. Okay, we're going to have fun today. I don't have to pull anything out of anybody. I don't have to teach people to actually like clap and laugh and have fun. I was like, enjoy this, come to enjoy. So it really makes it easy and smooth.
Yes, and last night in particular, these songs are iconic. So people are coming to hear the songs the way they remember them and love them. But last week I finished one of the numbers and one woman said, "Yes, sir." And I said, "Oh, we did it." I was like, that was a good one. She said, "Yes, sir."
You gotta love when the audience talks back to you sometimes. It's like it's fantastic. You guys, when did you arrive in the cities?
We got here on Monday.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying the city?
On Tuesday.
Are you enjoying the city so far?
Yeah, we're looking for some good restaurants and some places to eat and to celebrate the 4th of July holiday.
And I'm never mad at a little bit of sun.
Yes.
You want me to tell you? I'll tell you exactly where to go. Y'all go down to the North Loop. Go down to, it's right down from the theater. Go to Smack. Listen to me giving restaurant recommendations. But anyway, go down to Smack Shack. Write this down. Go to Red Cow. Go to Nolo. Spoon and Stable. There you go. I've set your whole eating for the week.
Deal. Done. Yes.
What are some of your favorite? You guys are on the road so much? I know London and Broadway. What are some of your favorite cities to play in? Do you have some favorites?
Oh, that's kind of hard. Atlanta was a really big, fun city. I think also the show, we realized that the show is African American based. So to be in some places that are like where the audience is full of people of the culture, it's just a different experience. And Atlanta gave us that first real like dip into like, this is going to be a party here.
Yeah.
So that was kind of one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Chicago. And we also enjoyed, just like in Minnesota, we're going to be here for 2 weeks. So you got to come on down, But like when we get long stays and long stretches of cities, we are very, very happy when we come to the cities.
I think if we were to talk to you at the end of these 2 weeks, I always take real pride after doing this for 20-some years. Every actor loves our audiences because we are a theater-loving town. We're second to New York in theater seats per capita. So I think at the end of the 2 weeks, I think if I were to ask you, you would put us on your list of favorites. I bet.
I was going to say it already. Even last night, I could feel it.
Yeah, it's great. Well, I can't wait to go see it. We have plenty of time, too. I know everyone watching is going to. Thank you and continued success to the both of you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Ain't Too Proud is at the Orpheum through July 10th. For tickets, go to hennepintheatertrust.org. And like I said, you have plenty of time.